Good morning, students. Today I am going to start to teach you moral science. Your first chapter in moral science is You Are You. You are you, what it means. That whatever you are, no one is similar than you. Either a small kid, a children, or young person, or an old one. Each one have their own quality. All the people, either a male or female or of any generation, they have their own quality. Some people have good qualities, more good qualities and less bad qualities. Some people have more bad qualities and less good qualities, but each person have both the qualities, good as well as bad. No one is there who is completely having all the good qualities and no bad quality. Same as no one is there who have all the bad qualities and no good qualities. No one is complete. All having good as well as bad qualities, or we can say negative and positive attitudes. So each person is unique for itself, either a male or female or of any generation. Each one have their unique quality. Everyone is unique. Just take your example. What qualities you are having? Did you find that the same in another one? You will find some of the qualities are there in your friend, in your brother or sister, or your similar to your brother or father, but not completely similar. So whatever you are, you have to maintain yourself, but have to maintain for more, making in yourself more good qualities, and try to avoid or just avoid it what the bad qualities you are having. So here we are going to think what the good qualities, or what am I? I should be I only. What I am only the individual one, unique for myself. What it is, just going to read the chapter, will read and time will explain you. You are you. Whatever you do, someone will have something to say. Suppose you are going to write something. Take an example. So if 10 people are standing in front of you, when you start writing or whatever you have written, some of the people will say this child his writing is very good, but some of will say that his writing is average, and maybe 2 or 3 people are there, or only one people is there who will say his writing is too poor. So all the people are not having the same opinion. And also all those who 10 people are standing in front of you, who are pointing or finding out the good and bad qualities, they also, out of them, some of also have not the good writing. So what other are saying for you, try to avoid it. Just make yourself what the good things they are telling about you, try to follow it. But what the bad they are saying to you, about you, try to avoid it. Whatever you do, someone will say something to, someone will have something to say. They will surely say something. Some will say some good things, some will say some negative things. Do not try to be something that what you are not, or what others you to be. Don't try to be copy same as it is what others are. Just you have to use your common sense, your IQ. What is wrong, what is right. You have to think on it and then have to follow. Don't think that if a student is a rank holder, he become always first in class. So it is not necessary that student who is very good in studies always have all the good qualities. Maybe his or her writing is not good. Maybe the way he is speaking is not good. Maybe his other activities at home or other manners are not good. So no one is complete one. What the good qualities other are having, try to accept it, try to follow it and avoid the bad ones. Your happiness does not depend on people's approval. In which things you become happy, no other one is having the right to say that you do this and do not do this. You do only which make you happy. Just think it that you are not going to harm anyone. What you are doing, just it will not harm to anyone else. So you carry on work what you are thinking which make you happy. Do it. Do what makes you happy. Then love yourself. Never think that I am not same as other, I am not having the quality that my friend is a good sportsman also, he is very good in studies. Similarly, he is very good sportsman. Or my friend's drawing is too good, he is a very good artist. Or my friend is a good dancer, so why should not I also should be like him or her. Never think on it. What you are having the qualities, God gifted qualities, or what you have learned from your childhood, be satisfied with that and try to be happy with them. Love yourself. What you are, love it with. Aspect yourself and be yourself. Count your blessings and thank God for creating you with such love and care. What God has given to you, just thank for it. That God has given birth on this earth to you. What qualities He has given to you. You can think on it that you are the child that who is having all the, you are physically fit. If you see back, many of the hundreds or millions of people are there in the world who are handicapped. Some are unable to see, hear, speak, not having both the hands, leg, they don't have their leg, or some other defect in their body, still they are inspired by the others and spending their life happily. So we are thankful to God that He has given a birth on earth and make ourselves efficient to do our work by ourselves. He has given many good qualities to us. So we have to be thankful to God. And what He has given us the power to think, to do all the work by ourselves. God has made you unique. What I said, that every person, each and every, either a small kid, a child, a student, a player, anyone, up to the old age, everyone is unique one. No one is similar to you. Each and every person on this earth are unique one. Believe this aspect that your imperfections and move ahead. What qualities I don't have, just not have to be stop our life there. We have to avoid this, overlook it, and have to move with our good aspects of the life. Everybody has flaws. Flaws here means some drawbacks. So everyone have some drawbacks, some disadvantages in their life, or some drawbacks, or some negative aspect in their life. What I said, no one is complete one. No one is perfect. Wanting to become a better person is a good desire. But we have to think to become a better and later best one among all. What I am, I always try to become a better. What I am to become a better, and after that to become a best one. You know that good, better, best. So I am good one, then want to become better. Means improve our qualities. Will leave back the bad qualities and just want to have to follow the good qualities and want to become the best one. But avoid falling into the trap of self-pity or feeling inadequate in any way. Do not be too hard on yourself. That we should not have to think what I am doing, I am not good, what qualities I am having, I am not just same as that who is having more good qualities. Never have to think on that. Always try to become a good person with good qualities. So try to make yourself extra unique. Means extra unique, everyone is unique, what I said. But extra unique as that I am having more and more good qualities. So here it means that you are you. No one is similar than you. So how can I find our good qualities, or just leave back the bad qualities or drawbacks in ourselves? A story is there. You read that story from your book. I will explain that story in next class. Till then, just read the chapter, what I explain you, try to follow it, and will learn the story also. I will explain you in next class about the two pots. what are the difference and the similarity in those two pots. The story is very interesting. Just read it.